This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget. And this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a current subscriber, you are greatly appreciated. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. Wife's doing a little cooking here. My wife is an excellent cook, fantastic baker. She does magic with the stove. But this week brings me to Walmart and a couple pawn shops. As usual, I have my classic pick, my 3D pick for the week. I have a dope Kino Lorber slipcover classic pick though. But before I get into that, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these unusual individuals. I actually watch them also. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I watched either streaming, live in the theaters, or physical media. And to kick it off, I'm going to start with a Dollar Tree pick. This is Dragon Day, 2013 drama sci-fi thriller, directed by Jeffrey Travis, starring Ethan Flower, Osa Wallander, Gene Gatson, Chandler, Eloy Mendez, and Hope Labach. This is a family, husband, wife, child. Husband has a sister there. They're taking a vacation to the cabin. All of a sudden, other things happened before this, but the basis of the story, there's an invasion of the U.S. All the power is cut off. All of a sudden, a foreign entity is taken over. And that's how the movie begins. It's a low-budget film. Very interesting, though. Very relative also, comparing what's going on in today's. And the plot of the story is very, very possible, very doable. So low budget, but still suspenseful, decent ending, nice little twists here and there. If you see the Dollar Tree, I definitely pick it up. Dragon Day. My next pick, this is actually we'll pick this up at Big Lots. Wrath of Ajara. It's a 2013 action fantasy martial arts directed by Wing Chiang Law, Yu Jing, Sung Jun Yu, Hyun Jun Nam, Bao Chang Jian, and Yamei Zhang. I probably murdered these people's names. This is a classic martial arts picture, even down to the 17-second kill move. The story revolves around this 1930s Japanese cult called the Temple of Hades, and they were ordered to cooperate with the Japanese military to destroy China. So they had these pretty much child assassins. They started training these kids to be adults, and they give them numbers. And that's how the story starts. Very cool movie. Very cool optics as far as visually how it looks. Nice martial arts. Overall, very cool story. Get the opportunity. You might have it at Big Lots. Find it anywhere. Wrath of Bajara. My next pick is a 2022 psychological supernatural horror, Smile. This is based on the 2020 short film by Parker Finn. The short film was called Laura Hasn't Slept. This movie, Smile, was directed and written by Parker Finn, starring Sosie Bacon, that's Kevin Bacon's daughter, Jesse T. Usher, Kyle Gallner, Cal Penn. You might know Cal Penn from Harold and Kumar. Also, he was in Obama's cabinet, I believe, and Rob Morgan. Smile is a young lady witnesses one of her, I believe, her teachers committing suicide, and from that point, she sees this entity that possesses people, and right before they do this heinous act, they have a huge smile on their face. Very different psychological. They're not scary horror, but more suspenseful, more have you on the edge of the seat wondering what's going to happen next. So very cool film. Very different from a lot of the other horror slasher films. Not even a slasher film, more psychological, but very cool. Get the opportunity. 2022's Smile. My last pick is a 2018 action adventure, which has been done several times. I believe the first time I saw it as a kid was with Errol Flynn. Then you have Mel Brooks, Robin Hood and Tice. Then you have Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This is a 2018 Robin Hood version, directed by Otto Bathurst, produced by Leonardo DiCaprio. Thought that was interesting. Starring Taron Egerton, you might know him from the Kingsman, that series, that trilogy. Jamie Foxx, who just going over some medical condition right now. No one's being very obscure about what medical condition he has, so hopefully he feels better. Ben Mendelsohn, Eve Hewson, and Jamie Dornan. Classical Robin Hood story, but they twist it up a little bit. Little John's a little bit different. Friar Tuck's a little bit different. A lot more action, kind of. They updated the action. You wonder how action can be with bows and arrows. They actually pull it off. It's not so much of a love story, more of a rebellious story. Love Jamie Foxx's part in here. Great actor. Matter of fact, Jamie Foxx, in my opinion, one of the most talented people in Hollywood right now. But overall, very good. Fast-paced action picture. Get the opportunity, 2018's Robin Hood. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. right over there, that's the parking lot for Busch Gardens. One of the parking lots. I don't know if you see way over there, there's a roller coaster for Busch Gardens. We're at Value Pond. See what they got today. Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have a few little pickups here, a little something. Let me get them scanned in, and we'll jump right into this. Give me a second. Okay, we're going to kick it off with what I picked up from Walmart. This is what I picked up from Walmart. Nothing. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as Target last week. It's a bigger selection, but it's getting harder and harder to find anything anywhere at a discount price. Walmart, Target, pawn shops. But not to fear, I do have some things I picked up at the pawn shops, Value Pawn and Cash America pawn shops, respectively, in Tampa. I'm going to start off with what I picked up at Cash America. Not a whole lot. This looks interesting. I think they were 50 cents or maybe a quarter. Neil Patrick Harris, Jessica Capshaw. I understand in relation to Kate Capshaw. A twisted comedy based on the Edgar Allan Poe. And that's what got me. I used to like reading Edgar Allan Poe as a kid. Yeah, as a kid I read Edgar Allan Poe, read all the classics, but thought this was interesting. The Mesmerist. And this is a independent label. New Light, never heard of them. So it looked interesting. Next, we have Choke, a dirty-minded, satirical, psychotic comedy. What got me is from the author from Fight Club, so that's really got kind of what interested me. Plus, Angelica Houston and Sam Rockwell. Angelica Houston being Jack Nicholson's old lady. I'm not sure if they had kids together or not. I don't think so. But it looked interesting. Sam Rockwell, Angelica Houston, and this is a 20th Century Fox release. Choke. And lastly, the only Blu-ray I got out of the pawn shop, Reese Witherspoon, Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, and speaking of the devil, Jack Nick himself, Jack Nicholson, How Do You Know? And basically got it for Jack Nicholson. I like Jack Nick and look interesting, so. And this is a Sony release. I forgot Sony usually has a nice artwork on the back also. So, assuming it's romantic comedy. How'd You Know? And for this, I paid, let's see, $1. $108. So that's what I paid for this. Next we have what I picked up at Value Pawn. Again, not a huge pickup, but it's not the quantity always. Sometimes it's the quality. This is Frank Langlia and Michael Sheen. Kevin Bacon, Rebecca Hall, Toby Jones, Oliver Platt. Didn't know this was a Ron Howard film. I like Ron Howard, excellent director. Been watching Ron Howard since he was Opie on Mayberry RFD and Andy Griffin. So it looks interesting and a little bit apropos what's going on. Nixon, a corrupt president, and what's going on now in the political realm. It's funny how sometimes film reflects life, and life is a reflection on film sometimes. And the last one I got there, A Very Short Wedding. There's Whoopi. Who else here? Oh, girl, just can't think of her name right now. And I'm assuming this is a romantic comedy. Gravitas Ventures is usually like an Amazon release. And for this, I paid a whopping $5 and some change. So all this together was about $6, so not too bad. Also, I picked up at, I believe this is eBay. This is a Disney Blu-ray exclusive, The Strongest Man in the World, Kurt Russell. Yes, I've been watching Kurt Russell that long, since he was actually at Disney. 40th anniversary edition. Strange little fun fact, Walt Disney on his dying bed, his last words were Kurt Russell. Thought that was interesting. My 3D pick for the week, we have Largo Winch 3D. This is a crime thriller. Been looking for this for quite a while for a decent price. Haven't seen the actual movie. It's Reich, smart, sexy, cool. Reich. Interesting. And this is a Sun Film release, Largo Winch. And my classic pick for the week, the man, the legend himself, Fred Williamson, Bolt. Never actually heard of this before. I just kind of ran across this on accident. Oop, and it's sealed open. Let me open this up. Give me just a second. Back here, got my Wesley Snipes, my Johnny Blade. Be careful, I don't want to mess up the slip cover here. Let's see if I can slip this out. I like keeping the plastic on there also if possible. It just preserves it a little bit better. Get out of there. There we go. So, very nice slip cover. Kino Lorber. The highest flying, slickest, meanest dude you'll ever face is Jefferson Bolt. And I'm pretty sure this is during the Black exploitation period, 1973. So, of course, Universal release, the standard Kino classic look here. So looking forward to getting into this Bolt. And this is my weekly pickup. Give me a moment. Let me separate the plastic from the artwork. Some of these are going to actually hit the shelves. Give me just a moment. And almost finished here. One moment. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. That's C as in choke, L as in Largo Witch, and Z as in Z for Zachariah. Let's knock this out. everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you that chose to tune in and stay in and last to the end. If you lasted this long, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.